Ever wondered why tigers bite each other? It's a curious spectacle, isn't it? But this seemingly odd behavior actually has a profound meaning in the world of these majestic creatures. In this video, we'll journey into the heart of the tiger's world, unraveling the reasons behind this intriguing conduct. We'll explore the language of biting, the impact of their environment, and even the human factor. So buckle up for an exciting venture into the wild. Stay tuned to uncover the mystery behind tigers biting each other. A tiger's behavior is a complex combination of instincts and learned actions. Now that's a sentence that holds a world of fascinating truths. Let's delve into this world, shall we? Tigers, as you may know, are solitary creatures. Unlike lions who live in prides, tigers prefer to be alone, roaming their territory without the company of others. This solitary nature is deeply ingrained in their behavior, and it's something that sets them apart from many other big cats. Their territories, which can range from 20 to over 100 square miles, are carefully marked and defended. A tiger will use its urine, feces, and scrapes on trees to mark its territory. These signs act like a no trespassing notice to other tigers, indicating that this land is already claimed. And if an intruder is bold enough to ignore these signs, well, let's just say the owner of the territory won't be too pleased. The territorial instincts of tigers don't just stop at marking their boundaries, though. They also patrol their territories regularly, ensuring that no other tiger has dared to encroach upon their land. It's quite the full-time job, but then again, when you're a tiger, maintaining your territory is a matter of survival. Communication among these solitary animals is quite intriguing. They use a variety of methods to interact with each other. Vocalizations such as roars, growls, and chuffs are used to express various emotions and intentions. Visual cues like body posture and facial expressions also play a crucial role in their communication. Scent marking, as we mentioned earlier, is another important method, used not just for territorial marking, but also for conveying information like reproductive status. Now, amid all these behaviors, there's one that might seem a bit puzzling at first. It's something that you might not expect from these solitary, territorial creatures. One such intriguing behavior is biting other tigers. But why do they do it? Biting in the world of tigers is a language of its own. Now that might seem a bit strange at first, but let's dive into this fascinating aspect of tiger behavior. Tigers use biting as a form of communication, much like how humans use words. But unlike our complex language, tigers primarily use biting to express a few key sentiments. The first and most obvious is aggression. When a tiger bites, it's often a clear signal that they're not in the mood for company. It's a primal, raw expression of displeasure that tells other tigers to keep their distance. However, biting isn't always about pushing others away. On the contrary, it can also be a way for tigers to establish dominance within their social structure. You see, in the wild, tigers are solitary creatures, but they still need to establish their place within a given territory. A bite in this context serves as a potent reminder of who's in charge. It's less about causing harm and more about asserting authority. But wait, there's more. Biting can also play a part in the mating rituals of tigers. During courtship, a male tiger may gently bite the female's neck as a sign of affection or interest. It's a delicate balance to strike, as too much force can turn the female off, while too little might not get the message across. So you see, biting in the world of tigers is a multifaceted behavior with a range of meanings. It's a form of communication that carries weight, signaling everything from aggression and dominance to affection and interest. It's a language that, while seemingly brutal to us, is as natural to them as speaking is to us. So as we've seen, biting is not just about aggression, it's a complex form of communication among tigers. The environment a tiger lives in can greatly influence their behavior. Let's consider some key factors. Scarcity of food is a major player. In areas where prey is limited, tigers may resort to biting one another out of competition. Imagine the tension when multiple apex predators vie for the same meal. It's like a high-stakes game of musical chairs, but instead of sitting down when the music stops, they're sinking their teeth into each other. Then there's the issue of territory invasion. Tigers are solitary creatures by nature. They mark their territories and expect other tigers to respect these boundaries. However, when another tiger encroaches on this space, it's seen as a direct challenge. And you know what they say about cornered tigers, they're likely to bite. Lastly, we can't ignore the role of human intervention. Deforestation and habitat loss due to human activities force tigers into smaller and smaller areas, increasing the likelihood of conflicts. Plus, when humans encroach on tiger territories, It can lead to stressed and fearful tigers, which in turn might increase instances of biting. These are just a few examples of how the environment can shape a tiger's behavior. It's a complex interplay of factors, but one thing is clear. When their environment changes, so too does the way they interact with each other. The impact of the environment on a tiger's behavior is undeniable. Human intervention has a significant role in shaping tiger behavior. As we encroach upon their territories, we inadvertently alter their way of life. The loss of habitat and fragmentation due to human endeavor have led to an alarming change in these majestic creatures' behavior. Imagine this: you're living peacefully in your home and then, without warning, it's drastically reduced in size. You'd feel stressed, wouldn't you? Now, think about the tigers. Their homes, lush forests full of prey, have been whittled down to mere patches. This reduction in space often leads to heightened aggression and increased instances of biting. Moreover, the scarcity of prey due to habitat loss forces tigers to compete fiercely for resources, further exacerbating aggressive behaviors. This is a grim reality that our striped friends face, a direct consequence of our actions. In essence, the human factor is a significant and often overlooked aspect of tiger behavior. Humans, whether knowingly or unknowingly, influence tiger behavior in profound ways. Let's remember that as we share this world with them. Let's recap what we've learned today. We've journeyed into the intriguing world of tigers, discovering that their behavior is far more complex than we might initially think. Biting, for instance, is not just an act of aggression. Instead, it's a unique form of communication, a language that tigers use to express a range of emotions and intentions. We've also explored how the environment in which tigers live profoundly impacts their behavior. From the dense forests to the vast savannas, every geographical landscape plays a key role in shaping their interactions. Furthermore, we've delved into the human factor, discussing the undeniable influence that human activities have on these majestic creatures. From habitat encroachment to climate change, our actions can greatly affect the lives of tigers. Understanding why tigers bite each other provides a glimpse into their complex world and highlights the importance of preserving their natural habitats.